Hawkins here with Chickenhawkfarmstead, and today I'm going to show you how I decided to get the seeds out of the pawpaws that I collected this year. I collected them all. I wasn't able to eat them all or use them all because the amount we got, and then we went on vacation right after the harvest, and they don't keep very long, which is one of the reasons you really can't find these things out in like stores or really find them anywhere. It's because the short shelf life they have and the short little season. There's basically only a couple weeks where you can harvest them and eat them. But so I had quite a bit of them that just were gonna go to waste, but the seeds are really valuable because people want the seeds to grow their own pawpaw trees. So I do sell the seeds on eBay, and I was gonna show you what I did this year to make getting those seeds out a little bit easier. If you ever try to get the seeds out of like an actual fresh pawpaw, you're going through all the meat and the flesh, and it's all gooey and slimy, and you got to peel the little membrane off, and it can be kind of a pain. So this way has worked out pretty good, and I'll show you what we did. Alright, well, it's been a pretty dry year. We haven't had a lot of rain, and until more recently. But I put them all piled up, and I had them in a cardboard box and just let them sit there. And I did move them, every now and then, so they didn't get too mushy. And they're all dried out now. Not, but there is quite a bit of insect life. So a bunch of gnats and some beetles in here, and they're actually eating all the flesh. You can see where some of it down lower has got a little moist, a bunch of little bugs and stuff. But they're eating all the flesh away and leaving the seeds. So now, as long as you don't like a little bit of grossness, but there it is. Makes this part a lot quicker. And if you take one of these ones that it's not completely dry, it's still kind of mushy, and it's just kind of gummy inside. But yeah, just break it open, and it's hard to do one-handed. But like I said, now it's just a little gummy. Take your nail and scrape it, and boom, you got a good clean seed right there. And I'll throw them in my bucket, and then I'm gonna take these. Well, not these. I'm gonna get quite a bit more. We're going to take these and we're going to put water in here. Make sure that they're pretty clean. And we're going to put like a 10% bleach solution and let it soak for a few minutes. And what that's going to hopefully do is kill any kind of mold spores or bacteria that might be... Hopefully you don't hear that. That's getting a phone call. Sorry about that. But it's supposed to kill any kind of mold spores. Alright, we'll edit that out, hopefully. So we'll do a 10% bleach and water solution in here. So 9 parts water, 1 part bleach. And that's going to kill any mold spores or bacteria that might be on the outside of the seed. So when you put it into your fridge for the cold stratification, when I ship these out, I put them in a plastic bag with a paper towel. Some people say peat moss. You just want something that's going to hold that moisture, and it's not going to be just sitting in water. But a wet paper towel and a plastic bag, and you put that in the fridge and let it set. I can't remember exactly how long. You can look it up. It's easy to see. But yeah, so while it's sitting in there, you're not going to have to worry about any mold or funguses growing on your seeds. And yeah, so far I got some that from last year that I did that way. And they came out fine. So I'm going to pack these up. But that's just a quick little thing on how I found to make this so much easier. Like I said, they just, yeah. It's a lot easier than taking out the fresh ones. So, these I just pulled right off the top. Here's some more. You see how it just kind of crumbles away. And they do say you don't want to let the seeds dry out. So they are sitting in these in the flesh here, which is not completely dried out. But alright, have a good one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.